So moving in now, we did something a little different for Deer Call this time. We're always asking everyone questions and get results. So we want the chance for people to ask us anything, like literally anything. Bit of an experiment, see how it goes. If it goes great, we're going to do it more in the future. And hey, we got some questions here, and they are all over the map. So we'll see how it goes. So this one's up for open forum. This is from Kevin Strybosh, the athlete. Of course, he would ask, who would win in an arm wrestling contest between the four of you? And I'm curious if that's like a showdown, like a elimination series, or like, are we all for arm wrestling at once? Because I feel like through physics, it just wouldn't, I don't know if anyone could win.
Well, I don't think it's the second way, because that'd be dumb. I'm not very good at arm wrestles, so
I think it's a unanimous decision what this would be. So you guys can just say it.
Ted?
I'm the single guy. Yeah. Was that our internet delay, Walsh, or did it just take you a second there?
That was a delay. Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do think it would be Dustin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'll give this one to Dustin.
Yeah, I'll take one early.
But then Koopmans wants to know who would win in a leg wrestling match.
Ooh. I think
Walsh.
Yeah, I'm thinking Walsh.
Center of gravity, and
I'm thinking Walsh too.
He's the first one of us to get back to a gym too. And
that's why I think right now he would take before he started hitting the gym. Though I think I might have been able to take Walsh. But right now,
I'm going Walsh.
Anyway.
I'm going Walsh.
Yeah, I win. I have tight hips, so that would be difficult for me. Yeah.
What does that even mean, tight hips?
It means they're tight. Like I don't have a lot of flexibility, and yeah.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what my belly dancing coach told me.
My short legs
turned to drugs and alcohol, so
my short legs give me good leverage, I think.
Yeah.
For once.
Logan wants to know, and we kind of already have an answer to this, and this might turn into a fun story. What sport would be the most fun or funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Oh,
and we kind of already do this for the Chubs with golf.
Yeah, golf's easy.
So let's take golf off the table, because it's like they kind of go hand in hand mostly. Let's even think like whether it's professional or whatever. Like I don't know. I feel
so you have to drink.
Like 6 drink minimum to play ping pong or whatever it might be. Yeah.
What about like diving?
No.
Like diving from like the 10 meter.
Like
I'm with Lund. I didn't think of that one.
I wouldn't call it diving. I would call it belly flopping.
Yeah. falling off a high place.
It depends how well you can hold your liquor, I guess. Yeah. Like, okay, what about team sport though?
Oh.
Well, I can tell you hockey's next to impossible intoxicated. Yeah. It's, been to a couple tournaments where you're drinking all day and playing at night and playing throughout the day, and it's near impossible, and there's usually 1 or 2 injuries. So I stay away from that now. But team sports would be like anything that you have to like really physically exert yourself, like a soccer. Like, yeah,
it'd be tough.
Like you'd be
that is tough.
You'd be vomiting, I would think, like if you're giving it your all.
Yeah.
I think slow pitch is the natural answer. I feel like.
I think that would be, or like, I do think diving would be funny to watch.
Right.
As long as they're okay. Like we're talking funniest to watch. If you're talking about just where you have to exert yourself, I think give Lund 10 beer before he has to get up out of that chair. That's tough enough after 0.
No, it's not the sport, Ted. So.
Well, if your heart rate gets up over 160 doing it, I think it's a sport.
Okay, I just thought of one now as we're talking here. Like, how hard would you crush 6 beers and you got to go do a figure skating routine?
Oh, that'd be dangerous. You'd
hurt
yourself already.
Sober. I'm thinking about those tiny figure skating women that are like 90 pounds.
No helmets.
Imagine them drinking 6 beers and then trying to do a triple axel.
No helmets on. A little double sow cow. Like that would be impossible.
Yeah.
Well, I think we arrived on a good answer on that one.
Yeah,
I think
figure skating. I like figure skating. Yeah.
So here's more of with actual answers. Kelsey wants to know who Dustin's favorite sibling is.
Wow. Good timing on this. Like, how do you not pick Kyle?
I don't know.
Well, I'm
You could.
I'm picking Kyle.
Oh, okay.
I told you
he's
before.
riding
I'm
he's riding his coattails.
And I want to ask Lund.
Hope those are strong coattails. Walsh, what do you guys have that like good material that can hold Dustin?
Yeah, nothing. No.
Okay, Lund, same question to you though. Heather or Darren?
Well, they were born the same day, so they're basically the same person.
Pick one.
And which, hey, it's going to be like 2-3 days after this comes out. It's I believe both of their birthdays, or at least one of their birthdays.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of March. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a couple days after this, Lance. Dustin, I love my siblings the same. And I you'd have to put me to death before I would choose between them.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just kidding too. I love Kelsey and Stacy.
Yeah. But Kelsey and Stacy, you got to do a little more.
Yeah.
Like pick it up.
Get on a show.
Like get on Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah. So Joe wants to know, here's just a great get to know you question. Everyone's favorite country singer and song. So this might even be a tough. For me, it's like no doubt Keith Urban. It was before I even liked country. I saw him in concert, fell in love with country music, ended up working in country music and radio, and Keith Urban's still one of the best concerts I've ever seen. And man, Stupid Boy, even though he didn't write that song, makes me feel a lot of feelings. And it's still one of my favorite songs ever. So there's me.
We'll go with Truck Got Stuck by Corb Lund.
Your favorite sibling.
Yeah, my new favorite sibling.
Uncle Corb.
Uncle Corby.
I'll go with Fast Cars and Freedom, Rascal Flatts.
Oh, that would have been my second answer. I started listening to it again the other day, like out of nowhere, and man, the way that guitar hits on that song it's pretty not bad.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to say Tim McGraw, and a lot of good songs, but one that really sticks out to me, I think, is because I think of my now wife, but back when we were just first dating, it seemed to be a song we listened to a lot. Something Like That, I think is what it's called, or Barbecue Stain. It's one of those ones. But
oh, no, you got it right. I was just about to say thank you for not calling it Barbecue Stain.
Well, that's how I used to find it on Napster, so...
Yeah. Well, I used to get people call into the radio station. Can you play Barbecue Stain by Tim McGraw? Something like that. No, not something like it. Like, we want you to play Barbecue Stain. So you were there and you took it away from yourself.
Yeah, good. Whenever I hear it, I always think back to like when we were 16 and first dating. So brings back some memories.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of falling off the country wagon. Now I want to get back on there. Another get to know you from Brittany. Are you all born and raised in Red Deer? And if you ever left Red Deer, why did you come back? So I guess I'll start. No, I've been here 5.5 years. Love it. Really tried my best, thanks to the influence of Dustin and everyone he knows, to force myself into this community. And yeah, if I ever leave it, it's probably going to be for a really darn good reason, because I love it here.
Yeah, for me, I was not born here, but raised for sure. Left briefly, for a couple of years to go to University of Alberta in Edmonton, but always knew that I wanted to come back, and me and my wife knew that we wanted to raise our family here in Red Deer because it's just a great spot. So,
I was born and raised here in Red Deer. Lived in Edmonton for a few years while I was going to school, but I just enjoy the size of Red Deer better compared to those big cities.
And I'm born and raised in Red Deer. Left for hockey to Olds, Phoenix, and then down to Lethbridge for school. And then, my motivation for moving back was friends and family. Both my wife and I's family are here, and love the size. Like Lundy said, it's you can't go wrong with the community atmosphere here.
All right, and now this is an open one, and I'm only going to give one answer, even though I have 30, but Kim wants to know everyone's biggest pet peeve. And all right, well, you guys think I'll go. Easy for me, and you guys know this. I hate when people take things without asking. Like it's, and you know what, you guys, yeah, I can hear Lund laughing over there because it's like, man, I'll offer it. Don't help yourself to beer in my fridge, or like, do not ever take my toast. But it's like, I'll offer it, or just say, hey, can I have a piece of toast? Hey, can I have one of your beers? Like, go right ahead. But it's like, keep your hands to yourself. Like, just be courteous. And like, it drives me nuts. And what also drives me nuts is people who come over, and these guys know who I'm talking about, knowing that they're ready to drink 10 to 15 beer, and they show up with 4 beer in a plastic grocery bag. And then when they drink their 4 beer in an hour, hey, you got any beer? So thank God for door tender, because now the excuse is gone. And that's how I feel about that.
My biggest pet peeve is just when people complain about things. Like, just chill out.
I'm gonna be on Lundy's team here. I don't have any.
Oh, yeah, right.
Welcome to the team, Dust.
Yeah, I think mine, there's probably a few, but the one that sticks out from more recent experience would be people that say like when they're talking. You know, I was like talking about like, and I was like, and I just said it. I know, but it's fine to say it every once in a while, or you know, to fill the gap.
4 times in a sentence.
You know, and it's funny. I noticed it the other night when Braden on Big Brother was talking.
I knew you were.
And he said it every second word, and I was sitting on the couch cringing. I wanted to stop listening because it just really grated on me. So I would say that's an easy one for me.
And we all have our filler words, believe me, you know, the ums or lip smacks or whatever. So the like, I'm with you on all of that, especially if you've got to edit them out of a podcast. But I do think no one here is really bad for that.
So Dustin's really just going to stick with his answer.
No, we're not letting Dustin off the hook. You got to have a pet peeve. And I figure, like, what? When a salad comes before a meal, is that your pet peeve or what?
No, if I have to name a pet peeve, my pet peeve will be, and you know, we haven't traveled a whole lot recently, but it's the people who go 105 or 110 in the passing lane to pass a person going 100 in the right lane. Drives me
elephant races
absolutely up the wall. I don't have much road rage, but you know, the 110 or 105 cruise in the passing lane is definitely one of them.
I wonder when Alberta's going to take BC's lead on that and start actually ticketing for that, because that would be great. You'd make a lot of money on that. So I didn't read all of these before, and I just kind of copy and pasted. Mark wants to know, where did Dustin's eyebrows go? And to be fair, Mark, you can't go anywhere if they don't have them to begin with. But
I put lemon juice in them in the summertime when I was in Sycamoose when I was younger, and they haven't gone back since.
Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm just kidding, you idiot.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Here's a weird question that I can't wait to actually find out, so we can make predictions on who this could be. Who is the superior hacky sacker? And when I was in school at SAIT, I did on our breaks, some of my classmates were big into that. So we, like, every day would go for 15, 20 minutes a day. So I don't know if I'm superior, but I might still be a step ahead of all of you guys.
I'm gonna say Lundy because I know he was a pretty good soccer player growing up.
That's right,
So
Yeah, but I don't know if soccer is the same as hacky sack. I used to be able to juggle a soccer ball for like 50 to 70 times in a row, but that's way different than hacky sack. So
that's probably going to be a fun socially distanced thing we can do when it starts to get nice out.
maybe hacky sack is what we play after drinking 6 beers.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have to get me 6 beers deep to play hacky sack nowadays, but where are we here?
you can put your fedora on too.
This one. Okay, I'm going to let you guys answer this with your best answer because I don't. But Julia wants to know, how or why is Ted still single?
I'm going to go with too many pet peeves.
That's probably a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Girls probably don't hold their forks right on their dates.
Yeah. He spends too much time doing his own hair.
Yeah. Hey.
Let's keep this going.
Hey, no, I'm pretty. You know what? I need to know these things. Yeah. No pet peeve. Like, sorry for knowing what I like and don't like. Like, you know, you look at Lund. People like Lund. You need to be decisive sometimes, and you need to know what you want and what you don't want.
You need to share your toast once in a while.
Yeah, that's. I'll be single the rest of my life if that's the stipulation. And
Ted, I think you're a great guy.
My hair, by the way.
I think you're a great guy, and I think that all that's holding you back is COVID.
Yeah, I'm Team Ted too.
Oh, COVID. It's half COVID, and let's be honest, I can get any girl I want. I just don't want any.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of reasons, and I think I'm pretty bad at dating lately. Like when you're out of the game for a little while and things change, and man, like I'll be honest, a moment of honesty, like when we go through a bad breakup, go through a bad divorce, things change, your confidence gets shaken a bit, and yeah, now I think, Julia, the number one reason right now is I'm putting too much shit. Well, not shit, putting too many things on my plate right now, and you know, maybe Lund will start editing this podcast more so I can go on a couple more dates.
Yeah, I'll be up for it, man. Get this thing turned around the next day.
All right, that question went that question. Yeah. I bet you would, and I'd be interested to hear it.
It'd be a lot more raw.
Yeah.
A lot more real.
Yeah. And a lot longer. So yeah, that question went in a bunch of weird different ways, but hey, thanks guys. It's always nice to hear
we got your
that.
back.
Yeah. So Lindsay wants to know, this is actually a tough one. Who is the most outgoing?
Well, I guess it depends what outgoing.
Yeah. I would say Dustin.
Yeah.
As a general overall.
Yeah, it depends, you know, on things. Like I do feel like I'm up there because I love meeting people, love talking to people. But and then again, going back to when I'm on a date or like a blind date, I am like the opposite of Mr. Personality. Like it tense up and get quiet. But in normal situations, man, like if someone's not paying attention to me, then I'm not having a good time.
I think the four of us, like that's a really tough one. I think we're all pretty outgoing guys, and
yeah, wouldn't be on a podcast if we weren't. I'll tell you that much. Lindsay actually rattled off a couple questions.
We gave her 2.
Well, she's got like 5, but they're good. So who has the best hygiene? It's tough in a COVID world.
Not
it depends what you think
Dustin.
by hygiene.
why?
I'd say it's
Your sheets are brown.
Dustin.
Okay, that's hockey equipment.
Well, yeah.
You haven't played hockey in 2 months.
Yeah. I don't know. You shaved your head because you didn't want to shower as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say I had the best. I just was wondering why I got cut off so quickly.
Yeah.
I would say Walsh. He's always looking pretty sharp. I'll give Walsh credit for that one.
Yeah, kind of smells. You smell nice too. Like I don't know, like a lavender kind of thing going. It's nice. I miss your musk, to be honest. So I can't wait to smell that again.
How would you know?
That's very creepy.
Is that just something you remembered that he smelled like a lavender?
I don't have to answer that, man.
Walsh has good pheromones. Is that the word? Pheromones?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. One for Dustin.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
But I would say Walsh too. I think I take really good care of my hair, but that's probably about it. So, is actually Paul wanted to know who has the best hair.
Okay, Ted, we'll give that one.
Well, no, but there's 2 different answers to this. I think just like I got the wavy curly hair. I think Walsh has the nicest like hairstyle though. Because mine whenever I do my hair when it's long, it's a crapshoot on how it's going to look. So it depending on what you mean by best hair or nicest hair, it could go to Walsh too.
Walsh's goes back to hygiene. Like he gets his hair cut a lot and he's always looking sharp with it. Where you just kind of let yours flow and you take care of it so much. It's like, why are you taking care of your hair for so long?
I haven't seen any of you guys without a hat for like a year, so I don't even know what you look like.
Name another redeeming quality about me other than my hair. You can't, so I'm going to take care of my hair. That's about it. That's all I have to say about that.
Hey, Lundy, your cleanliness is adequate, just by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I will say though, being home during COVID and working right below Lund's shower, Lund not only showers often, but is like the best. Was our Alexa going on upstairs? I must be. All right. Alexa, off.
Maybe someone's trying to break in.
Yeah. Well, if someone's trying to break in, let them. They can be another guest on the podcast.
Got murdered live.
No, I don't
On
know
the
where I was going with
podcast.
that, so I'll cut myself off. But, oh yeah, no, Lund, you are a great shower singer, and you get yourself amped up in the morning every day, and I know Lund's ready to go because I can hear the shower go and hear go, oh, another day, here we go.
I just like, yeah.
Is that what he says, or does he actually sing?
It's a bit of both.
Well, it depends how I'm feeling that day. Yeah, I'll sing sometimes.
One
in the
day
shower.
I thought he was dying. I thought he had COVID because he was like choking in the shower.
It's probably just a rough morning.
Just gargling
Drinking the water.
gargling the shower water.
You guys don't gargle the shower water?
Anyways, that's enough of giving away Lund's life.
Yeah,
for
maybe
one
that's
day.
what I'll do for my skill is learn a really good shower song and then perform it.
From Uncle Cord.
Now you're dancing,
perform
yeah.
it live in the shower.
Yeah, let's see how many people tune into that. Lindsay also wants to know who could run 500 meters the fastest. I'm out of that one.
Yeah.
I
I think it'd be really close, to be honest. Like Lundy was the athlete. I think we all can.
Well, like
I think Walsh would be able to run another 500 meters after that, the easiest for sure.
Yeah, it's.
But
a
I
tough
don't
one.
know if he'd finish that first.
I think I could do 100 meters the fastest, but maybe not 500.
Well, I think we should probably write these challenges down. and
That's
maybe
probably
give
a
it
summer
go.
Well, I did,
thing to
yeah.
do.
I'm not doing all of these off of memory, Dustin.
Okay.
Like they're written down. So here's Lindsay wants to watch the world burn. If there was a vote for most liked host of Oh Dear, who would win?
Well, it depends who's voting.
Yeah. Well, I think it depends what you like, and I think through the magic of editing, I think I do Lund the most favors.
You're just jealous of all my raw talent and my
Like that's a tough one. I know if my dad's voting, it's not me. Like he doesn't even. I don't even think he's met you guys. Like he loves you guys a lot. But yeah,
I'd go with Lundy.
I wouldn't get his vote.
I think
it would be Lund.
Yeah, I'd go with Ryan too.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't let it go to your
thanks,
head.
guys.
He's also the least prepared and puts the least amount of effort into this podcast.
Hey, but I still
That makes it
show
even.
up.
That
Yeah.
makes it the more impressive.
I still show
that's
up.
true.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's just some people are smooth talkers off the cuff, and that's Lund, and that's why we love him too. So, and coworker Erin wants to know, because her answer is already obvious that it's you too. She wants to know if fame has gone to your head yet.
No, because I have yet to be recognized like you in the grocery store.
Dustin and Walsh did today too, actually, at the market.
Yeah, so I haven't. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that hasn't been recognized.
Well,
outside
that's 'cause you don't
this
get
basement.
up off the, yeah, because you don't get up off the couch
Oh, yes, I do,
Yeah.
Ted.
to come down to the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think Lund has gone to his head. Lund's fame has gone to his head either, because I don't know. I feel like he hasn't listened to the podcast. He doesn't know how good he is. He doesn't look at social media. Doesn't use social media.
I listen to the podcast now because you guys are giving me crap for not listening before. So I've started listening to the podcast.
So maybe, yes,
and it's
fame
actually
did
not
go to his
bad.
head.
The podcast is actually pretty good. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
Yeah. All right, so that was our dear call. Ask us anything, and went on a lot of different places, and we're going to do some more stuff with these Q&As in the future. So I'm glad that went well, and as always, thanks to everyone who contributed to that.
Oh dear.